Good morning, students. How are you? Up to last class, we discussed about the cell organelles, endoplasmic reticulum, nucleus, structure of nucleus, functions of nucleus, and the difference between prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. What's the function of nucleus? Nucleus is the controlling center of the cell. Nucleus contains the genetic material. What is genetic material? Genetic material transfer the inheritable characters from one generation to another generation. Next, endoplasmic reticulum. What's the function of endoplasmic reticulum? Endoplasmic reticulum transport the materials to inside the nucleus, and also it helps to send the substance from the nucleus to outside. Then it acts as a skeletal system. It provides internal framework of this cell. Then we discuss about this prokaryote and eukaryote. Prokaryotic cell contain incipient nucleus, undeveloped nucleus. It does not have nuclear membrane. Nuclear is not surrounded by nuclear membrane. Eukaryotic cell have true nucleus. The nucleus is surrounded by nuclear membrane. Today we have to see the next cell organelles, Golgi apparatus. What is Golgi apparatus? It is one of the cell organelle. It was first discovered by Camillo Golgi. It consists of a system of membrane-bound vesicles arranged parallel to each other in stacks called cisternae. It consists of a system of membrane-bound vesicles. The Golgi apparatus is surrounded by membrane and it encloses many vesicles, round-shaped, spherical-shaped structures. Then they are arranged parallel to each other. Then this arrangement is called cisternae. The material synthesized near the endoplasmic reticulum is packaged and dispatched to various target inside and outside the cell through the Golgi apparatus. This Golgi apparatus is located near the endoplasmic reticulum and it helps to transport the material, and also it is the secretory cell organelle. The other name of the Golgi apparatus is secretion. Then secretory cell organ. Its function includes storage also. Storage, modification and packaging products in vesicles. It will secrete some secretions. What's the function of Golgi apparatus? Golgi apparatus helps in absorption of compounds and it helps to synthesize hormones, help to synthesize some enzymes, and it helps for the storage of proteins. The Golgi apparatus contain many vesicles, spherical shaped body. The main function of Golgi apparatus, it helps to package of proteins inside these vesicles. Later, these vesicles start to secrete proteins. Our body automatically synthesizes many proteins. Proteins are the body builders. Most of the proteins are synthesized by our body cells only. These are the functions of Golgi apparatus. One is absorption of compounds, secretion of hormone, secretion of enzymes, storage of proteins. Please, dear students, keep it in your mind. Then last function of the Golgi apparatus, it helps for the formation of lysosome. What is lysosome? Lysosome is also one of the cell organelle. Sometime they will ask for this one word question. The lysosome originated from dash. The lysosome originated from Golgi apparatus. See this picture. This is the structure of Golgi apparatus. Cisternae. What is cisternae? The vesicles arranged parallel to each other and in stacks like structure, they are known as cisternae. This parallel arrangement, the round shaped structure is vesicle. They are arranged in parallel. That arrangement is known as cisternae. Then the transport vesicle from ER. What is ER? Endoplasmic reticulum. This vesicle receives the substance from the endoplasmic reticulum. New vesicle forming one site is there. Then transport vesicle from the Golgi. Golgi apparatus also synthesizing some substance, enzyme, hormone. The last that transport vesicle, that vesicle transport substance from the Golgi apparatus to other parts of the cell. This is the structure of Golgi apparatus. What would happen to the life of a cell if there was no Golgi apparatus? Membrane of the Golgi apparatus are often connected to endoplasmic reticulum (ER) membranes. It collects simpler molecules and combines them to make more complex molecules. This is one of the functions of the Golgi apparatus. This Golgi apparatus receives the substance from endoplasmic reticulum. I told you first itself. The Golgi apparatus located near to the endoplasmic reticulum. So endoplasmic reticulum is the one transporting mission. It transports the substance from nucleus to outside, outside to inside. So a Golgi apparatus receives the substance from this endoplasmic reticulum. It collects the small simple molecules and then it converted these small simple molecules into complex molecules. These are then packaged in small vesicles or either stored in the cell or sent out as per the requirement. Once again, it collects the simpler molecules from the endoplasmic reticulum and it combines these simple molecules to more complex molecule. Example, this Golgi apparatus can collect amino acids. Did you hear this word? Amino acids. Amino acids from the endoplasmic reticulum. Amino acids are the basic units of proteins. Number of amino acids combine to form a protein. Amino acids are simple molecules. From where these simple molecules they are receiving? From the endoplasmic reticulum. Amino acids are the simplest form of proteins. Then like this many amino acids combine to form a protein. These proteins are stored in small vesicles. One point I already told you the function is it is help for the storage of proteins. So these proteins are stored in small vesicles and are either stored in the cell. Sometimes it store these proteins in the cell, otherwise sent out as per the requirement. Requirement is based on the requirement of the body. It will send out this protein to the body. Thus, if the Golgi apparatus is absent in the cell, then the above process of storage, modification and packaging of products will not be possible. The formation of complex sugars from simple sugar will not be possible as this takes place with the help of enzyme present in Golgi bodies. It helps for the formation of complex sugars from the simple sugar. What is simple sugar? Simple sugar is example glucose. These glucose are combined to form a complex sugar. So this Golgi apparatus help for the formation of complex sugar because they have some special enzymes. The last point, the Golgi apparatus is involved in the formation of lysosome. Thus, if the Golgi body is absent in the cell, the synthesis of lysosome will not be possible in the cell. Lysosome is a cell organelle. Let's see the next cell organelle, lysosome. From where this lysosome originating? The lysosome is originated from the Golgi apparatus. Here the lysosome is a waste disposal system of the cell. Keep the cell clean by digesting and any foreign material as well as worn out cell organelles. Lysosome is the waste disposal system. Why lysosome is the waste disposal system? Because this lysosome help the cell to clean. These help to keep the cell clean by digesting any foreign material as well as worn out of the cell organelles. What is foreign material? The foreign material such as bacteria or any other food as well as old cell organelles. Old cell organelles. Cell organelles, you know, mitochondria, lysosome, ribosome, everything cell. Old cell, when it enter into the lysosome, what will do this lysosome? Lysosome which break this complex substance into simpler substance. Lysosomes are able to do this because they contain powerful digestive enzyme capable of breaking down all organic material. During the disturbance in cellular metabolism, for example, when the cell gets its damage, lysosome may burst and the enzyme digest their own cell. Therefore, the lysosomes are known as suicidal bag. What is suicide? Suicide, you know, their self they will die. That is known as suicide. When the cell gets damaged, cell inside the cell organelles are there. When the cell gets damaged, any injury, any damage is there, lysosome may break open and the enzyme digest their own cell, and at last this the lysosome also will die. So the lysosome is known as suicidal bags of a cell. This is a 2-mark question. Please mark it. The lysosome mainly to contain two functions. It to help to keep the cell clean. How it will help to keep the cell clean? If any foreign material, what are the foreign material? Bacteria, any other waste material, if enter into the cell, immediately this lysosome will synthesize one enzyme which is capable of digesting this foreign material, and it will clear this foreign materials. Otherwise it won't out of these foreign materials to the cell. See, one picture is there. Digesting food, lysosome, digesting organelles, digesting cells. When the lysosome digesting cell, it is bursting. It is bursting. Digesting organelles, see, the lysosome is digesting, killing the, destroying the mitochondria. Digesting food, lysosome destroying these food vacuoles. Okay, let's see the mitochondria. Mitochondria is also membrane bound cell organelle. Mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell. Why it is known as powerhouse of the cell? Because the energy required for various chemical activities is released by the mitochondria in the form of ATP. What is ATP? Adenosine triphosphate. Whenever our body need energy for the chemical activities, immediately this mitochondria will release energy in the form of ATP. It will store the excess energy in the form of ATP. ATP is known as the energy currency of the cell. Mitochondria have two membrane coverings. Outer membrane is very porous. What is the meaning for porous? It have many pores. Inner membrane is deeply folded in nature. See the picture. Outer membrane have many pores. Inner membrane is folded in nature. This folding is known as cristae. The folding of this mitochondria inner membrane is known as cristae. This inner membrane is hold jelly-like substance that is known as matrix. Jelly-like substance is known as matrix. Then this mitochondria contain genetic material DNA. Mitochondria are able to make their own proteins as they have their own DNA and ribosome. The mitochondria, they have own protein and they have own ribosomes. Next, plastids. This plastid is present only in plant cell. It is absent in animal cells. There are two types of plastids. One is chromoplast and another one is leucoplast. Chromoplast is colored plastids. Leucoplast is colorless. Plastids containing green pigment called chlorophyll are called chloroplast. What's the function of this chlorophyll pigment? Chlorophyll pigment gives green color to the plants. If the plants have this chlorophyll pigment, it helps such plants can do their photosynthesis process. Chlorophyll is help for absorbing sunlight. It mainly help for photosynthesis. Leucoplast store materials. It is colorless plastid. It store materials such as starch, oil and protein granules. Pigment chlorophyll can synthesize food in the form of starch. That food materials are stored in the leucoplast. Plastids contain membrane layers embedded in a material called stroma. Around the plastids, membranes are there, and it encloses a jelly-like substance. Last you saw that in the mitochondria matrix, it is also jelly-like substance. Here, this membrane encloses this jelly-like substance is called stroma. It also has a similar structure like the mitochondria. It also has their own DNA and ribosomes, so they can synthesize proteins. Ribosomes are known as protein factories. Ribosomes are known as protein factories. Ribosome function synthesizing of proteins. Let's see the chloroplast. The chloroplast. The plastids containing green pigment chlorophyll are called chloroplast. If the plastids contain green chlorophyll, they are known as chloroplast. See the structure of the chloroplast. The chloroplast is enclosed by, surrounded by double membrane, outer membrane and inner membrane. This inner membrane encloses many vesicles, small spherical shaped vesicles. The vesicles are connected by each other and they are arranged one above the other. This the whole structure, each vesicles, the group of each vesicle is known as granum. All this granum together known as thylakoid. Did you understand? Each group of vesicle is known as granum. All this granum, many granums are there in one chloroplast, something 10 to 100 granum is there. Granum means number of vesicles. Carefully listen, number of vesicles combined to form granum. Number of granum combined to form thylakoid. This all the structure is encloses in the stroma. Stroma is similar to like the cytoplasm, jelly-like substance. Let's see the vacuoles. The vacuoles, it is a space cavity, the storage sac for solid or liquid contents. Vacuoles are storage sac for solid and liquid content. The small size vacuoles are present in animal cell, but in plant cell the vacuoles are larger in size. In plant cells, the vacuoles are full of cell sap. What is cell sap? Sap is a juicy like substance and provide turgidity and rigidity to the cell. What's the meaning for turgidity? Turgidity means swollen in nature. It helps to maintain the shape of the cell. The cell becomes swollen in nature because of these vacuoles. And rigidity to the cell. Inability to be bent of the cell is known as rigidity. It is strong. The vacuoles store amino acids. What is amino acids? It is the basic units of proteins. Number of amino acids combined to form a proteins, sugars and various organic acids and some proteins. In amoeba, the food vacuole contain food items that the amoeba has consumed. The amoeba is a single cell organ, it has one vacuole. So, what's the function of the food vacuole? The food vacuole contain food. Then vacuoles plays an important role in expelling excess water and some waste from the cell. It helps to excrete out some excess water and waste from the cell. See the cross section of a plant cell and cross section of animal cell. The plant cell contain cell wall. The cell wall is absent in animal cell. The animal cell contain only cell membrane. What is cell membrane? Plasma membrane is otherwise known as cell membrane. Plant cell double layer, cell wall and cell membrane. Animal cell have only single layer. Then cytoplasm, vacuoles are big vacuole. See, big vacuole is seen in the plant cell. In animal cell, the vacuoles are very small, the blue color, very small. Then nucleus. The nucleus is found in the center of the cell. That is almost the same. They around the nucleus endoplasmic reticulum. Then nuclear membrane. In the plant animal cell also nuclear membrane is there. Chloroplast, the green color, it is absent in animal cell. Chloroplast, which means the plastid. Then rough endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, that both the plant and animal cell is possesses. The ribosomes are there, mitochondria is there. Then lysosome, both the plant cell and animal cell contain lysosome. Here in the plant cell contain one more structure, amyloplast. Amyloplast, it helps to store the starch. Amyloplast. These are the difference between this plant cell and animal cell. See this picture. This is the overview of a plant cell. Cell wall. Carefully see this picture. Cell wall, plasma membrane, chloroplast, microfilaments, central vacuole, ribosome, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, chromatin, nuclear envelope, together nucleus, centrosome, Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, peroxisome, plasma membrane. These are the parts of this plant cell. This is the overview of an animal cell. Cell wall is absent. Only cell membrane is there. Cell membrane is otherwise plasma membrane. Then Golgi apparatus, ribosome, nucleus, microfilaments and microvilli. One structure is there, peroxisome, centrosome, flagellum like rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum also. Can you name the two organelles we have studied that contain their own genetic material? The answer is mitochondria and plastids are of the two organelles that contain their own genetic material, DNA. Already you know in the center of the nucleus, the chromosome, genetic material is there, DNA is there. In addition to this chromosome, that mitochondria and plastids, the cell organelles also contain genetic material. Make a comparison and write down ways in which plant cells are different from animal cell. This is the difference between animal cell and plant cell. Animal cells are generally small in size. Plant cells are usually larger than the animal cell. Cell wall is absent. Cell wall is present except the protozoan Euglena. No animal cell possesses plastids. Euglena is animal cell, it have plastids, so Euglena can prepare their own food. Plastid is there means they surely it will contain chlorophyll pigment. These plastids are present. Plant cell plastids are present. Vacuoles are smaller in size in animal cell. Vacuoles are larger in size in plant cell. Which organelle is known as the powerhouse of the cell? Why? Mitochondria are known as the powerhouse of the cell. Mitochondria create energy for the cell. and this process of creating energy for the cell is known as cellular respiration. Most chemical reactions involved in cellular respiration occur in the mitochondria. What is cellular respiration? Respiration, no. Inhaling oxygen and giving out carbon, that process. Why we are inhaling oxygen? For metabolism. How this oxygen combine with our food bacteria? Food means our food is digested and it is converted into simple substance that is known as glucose. So this oxygen combined with this glucose, at last it produce energy. So at the end of respiration process we are getting energy. That energy is released in the form of ATP. It is stored in mitochondria. Whenever our body need energy, that time this mitochondria will release energy in the form of ATP. For this reason, mitochondria is known as powerhouse of the cell.